Hey guys, I'm just Jershin. Welcome back to another Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus Daily. 1 second, trying to figure out where this microphone's gonna go. I don't know. It's been moving a little bit these past couple epis as I try to fine-tune the quality. Your boy needs one of those mechanical arms to lower it right in front of my face so that it can, well, I guess then it would also be in the way. I don't know, it feels like it's in the way of my screen, and also the cord is like dangling over my keyboard. That's not It's lost. That's not an excuse for yesterday's daily performance, which was yucky. We had a bad daily performance yesterday. We died on the mom fight. Not that it was the greatest run of all time. It most certainly was not, but NSL did pull out a sweet 288, and the weekly reset happened yesterday. So our boy is in first place now. He did finish at 1793 today. So if we can get up in the 200s as well today on a lost daily, which is easier said than done, we can maybe make some shenanigans happen here. He's at 1793 with a score of 5,800, so this seems like a not so fun lost run. Would be my guess. Okay. Let's get in there. Let's get ready to go. Let's crack open a cold one. And a Curse of Darkness right off the bat. Great stuff. So, excuse me. Oh my goodness. So, we have our strategy with the Lost that we've been using for the last couple of Lost runs that we've done. It involves surviving for a couple of floors. Getting a bunch of collecting a ton of items along the way. Collect as many, deal with the devil, normal room, etc. Items as possible. You're trying to collect a whole bunch of items. This room is stinky, but we made it happen. That could have easily been a run ender. That's concerning. You have to be memeing me. Okay, here's the thing. You want to know about the thing? Cursed Eye is a horrible item. Why did you just pick it up? Because here's the thing. The reason, and it may just be bad from a DPS perspective as well. I know it's a charged tear shot thing. We need to find our item room. The thing that hurts the worst about it is that if you get hit, if you take damage while you're charging up your Cursed Eye shot, you get teleported to a different room, which is very annoying from a quality of life perspective. You hate to see it. However, here's the thing. I'm too scared. 99 bombs is great. Not only is it a huge bump in scores, you can see we literally just doubled our score right there. Not only is it a pretty significant bump in score, I hate that it's Curse of the Dark, dude. I can't see a darn thing. We're gonna get to go into our curse room for free, which is very kind. We're also gonna get ourselves a decent amount of money on this floor, which is also fairly kind. It is spiders, okay. The thing is, with the Lost, you have Holy Mantle. So, we're not going to get hit while we're charging. Oh, by the way, if we do get hit while we're charging, if we take damage while we're charging up our shot, we just lose. There's no teleportation to worry about. Now, excuse me. My continual excusing. This does, of course, presume that the that the bonus you get from the charge shot actually helps from a DPS perspective. Okay, is this the one? I think his bombs deal contact damage. And maybe, yes, they leave a little trail of fire on the ground. So you want to be careful here. Want to be careful here, in my opinion, as long as we're flying over gaps, keeping our distance. We should be good. I don't know if that's going to deal extra damage to him or not. Again, as long as we stay over this little gap area here, I think that's good eats for us. Launch that one right back at him. Didn't really get the job done, but that's okay. We could use our own bombs. We do have 99. The nice thing about Pyro, as I was saying, is if we do plan on re-rolling, and we have been doing that lately, These items are worthless unless we get a great trinket. Double item rooms can be fun. The nice thing about Pyro is that the benefits, more Curse of Darkness, huh? Just a run where I can't see. That seems like a good time as the Lost. The good news. Hematemesis. Balls of Steel. 2 worthless pills. I can't see it all because it's also Burning Basement, which is like extra dark, dude. Whoa, whoa! I didn't even see that guy at the bottom because of the combined Curse of Darkness, Burning Basement, plus my microphone. I didn't even see that guy at the bottom. This is concerning. This is rather concerning. I don't love the situation. I do love Pyro because it also means probably pretty easy access to most of our item rooms. There's a battery charge. It's probably too early at this point to be worrying about collecting battery charges. That's a later problem for us, and by problem I mean solution. That's something we'll worry about later. Skater, in all likelihood, is the reroll. Usually like floor... Is there a bad guy in here? No. Usually floor 5, 6 is when I kind of like to start even pondering that as a solution. I need to get off this floor as soon as possible. I actually can't see a darn thing. Is my gamma cranked to the max? Because I literally... My gamma is all the way up, dude. I can't see a darn thing. I could do this. It's scummy strats, and I'm gonna be in the dark for a little bit. And I'm sorry if you're gonna miss my face. I'm gonna do this for the rest of the floor, just so that I can actually kind of see. I think you prioritize shop here. Restock. Restock. So the downside about restock is we're probably gonna get rid of it anyway if we re-roll. Yeah, that's a good item. So there's not much of a benefit. Where are we going, by the way? Looks like the negative, aka the dark room, aka the room I'm streaming in currently. I popped the strength card in this room. I did not want to. Let me go ahead and throw that out there. That's not exactly the room I'd like to strength card on in the future. Would have much rather saved it for the boss fight, but here we are. But here we are. Thought he was gonna jump again. It's Monstro. You got no reason to be worried about a Monstro fight. Just keep your eye on his HP. Was Cursed Eye the right play? I don't know. It might be when we eventually reroll. It is most certainly not right now. Or at least it doesn't feel that way. Experimental treatment, sure. F me up, dude. We got damage, baby! And I don't think Shade is that good, but there's no reason not to take it. Okay, quickly. I'd like to buy an item from the shop, I think. I don't think it's restock. I don't think I want to buy restock. Hive Mind! If we're gonna be rerolling, I feel like the chances of becoming Guppy are actually decently high. Although that was stupid. That was very dumb, and the reason that was very dumb is because... I can turn on my light again, by the way. The reason that was very dumb is because if we actually reroll to make Guppy work, we lose Hive Mind. So, not a great move there. There's a battery charge. All right, if you want to... Look, I said I thought it was too early. If you want to give me... I feel like Cursed Eye was the bad play. If you want to give me a whole bunch of battery charges this early to say, hello, it is time for you to do some reroll shenanigans, I'm down. Believe me, I am not married to this run in any way, shape, and or form. The run feels pretty bad right now, to be honest with you. The run is not very good. Maybe shouldn't have even bought that item on the last floor. Perhaps shouldn't have even bought that item on the last floor. Because the extra money, especially on a shop with a reroll, is a bunch of potential battery charges. And the battery charges are pretty clutch for us. I got no keys, dude. I just straight up got no keys. That is a second secret room, or it is a second secret room. Interesting. I thought it might be, so I went for it. This is scary. I want to talk about, I was planning on talking about a lovely game. I didn't do the curse room on the last floor. Curse rooms kind of just scare me, though. I forgot to talk about, I'm going to take a chance. Okay. I was going to talk about a wonderful game I started playing last night. This room is usually... That room is usually guaranteed at least one hit damage for me. I didn't want to risk it, so I didn't mind using the bomb there. Your results may vary. Your opinion may vary. I don't mind using the bomb there. Just to make that room easier. I think you have to. It's scary, because you got to do multiple waves. But the damage up from Poison Tears is very nice. It's quite appreciated. We like to have the extra damage in any way, shape, and or form. And it plays into our reroll strat, dude. It plays into reroll strats. You want it, dude, this run would be great if we weren't the Lost. A lot of Spirit Hearts, some decent items so far. Maybe it wouldn't be great if we weren't the Lost, because the ability to fly has come in pretty clutch thus far, but... picking up Cursed Eye was I think it's fair to say the wrong thing right now. The other thing I don't know is when Cursed Eye is kind of just floating there like that, what item pool does it count from? Because some items can show up in multiple item pools. For example, Cursed Eye can show up in both red chests, and can it show up in gold chests? And as we saw there, it can just kind of show up in the wild like a Pokemon. Undies, not what we're looking for. Retrovision, not what I'm looking for. That's what it looks like when I take off my glasses. My glasses. Something feels off here, dude. Something feels off. That's a second battery charge. And 2 keys. This might be the floor where I attempt the rerolls. This was scary. That was scary. All right. Thank goodness for Pyro, BT dubs. Extreme jerk strats. Krampus's head is also really good. We got 2 battery charges. I think you just... I think I'm gonna push it one more floor before trying the reroll strats. I'm gonna try one more floor. Curse of the Lost. Not my favorite. Those who know me will know that this is not my favorite. I prefer to not have Curse of the Lost, but it's okay. Don't let one of them get stuck down there underneath your microphone. That's a death. Right now, we're just playing carefully. I do really want to get rid of Cursed Eye, but we just don't have enough... Oh, Cursed Eye can also spawn in curse rooms. Like, that's the thing, is like, we pick... and secret room, I think, too. So we picked up an item that can spawn in many item pools. When it gets re-rolled using D4, what item pool does it pull from? Or can it pull from any of the potential... item pools that it already that it can exist in? I don't know the answer to that question. I know a lot about this game. That's some very deep level Isaac game design stuff that I just don't have the answer to, unfortunately. I think it's worth using a bomb here. I mean, that's good to hold on to. If we can manage to get a sweet respawn item. Then I would absolutely love to. And if we can get one, I think it'd be very, very nice for us. We have an Ida, sorry, we have a shop here. It's not a shop. Okay, so I think this is the floor. Okay, here's the thing. I need to find... We haven't seen any battery chargers on the ground yet. So it's a little silly for me to say this is the floor where we're going to try the reroll thing, because we haven't really seen any batteries yet. Assuming we get ourselves a decent shop that actually contains... I mean, preferably a reroll machine. A reroll machine is king. If we can find ourselves a shop that contains a reroll machine... Ew. I don't like this room very much. It has caused me death before. It is stinky. I don't like it. Please get sent to the Shadow Realm. I don't know what song this actually is. What a stinky shop. I wanna cry. Okay. So obviously there's some problems with the re-rolling on this floor strategy, and that would be that I don't think we've gotten a single battery charge thus far. Not a single battery charge, unless we can get perks. Unless we can get ourselves a sweet 48-hour energy pill. It becomes a lot harder to justify doing on this floor. Because we're going to get like one reroll maximum, and that's really bad. I still want to. But it doesn't make sense to if there's not a bunch. Like, I need like... Thought we had done this room? It just doesn't make sense to unless there's like 5 battery chargers on the floor. With the lack of items that we currently have at our disposal, although I am reaching desperation territory, dude, this run is not so good. The bombs are clutch. If we didn't have the bombs, this run would probably be dunzo funzo by now. So a big shout out to the bombs. I'm looking for item room now. I'm not finding it. Can't help but notice I'm not finding it. That's okay. We'll continue to search. Anyway, I wanted to talk about a beautiful game called Genshin Impact that I started playing last night. May or may not be in my like 8 hours that I've played of it thus far. May or may not be addicted. In such a short time period to get to already... It scratches it's a little bit Breath of the Wild from an adventure perspective. But it almost has like a looter shooter element to it as well. For some reason, playing the game gives off a little bit of like finishing some of the missions and collecting all the items, even though I don't know what 90% of them do. They're just like numbers to me, and I just upgrade stuff willy-nilly. Definitely not very much of a min-maxer in that particular game. Dude, it scratches a little bit of a Destiny itch. I don't know why. Okay. This is, again, it stinks because... It stinks for many reasons. Number one, we're definitely missing boss rush, so we should have learned our lesson last time. Okay. I mean, it's a good item just to start with because the potential to respawn is awesome. It's also a guppy item that theoretically, if it gets re-rolled, could turn into another guppy item. Again, here's the sad part. If we re-roll on this floor, we get one re-roll. So you kind of just gotta hope it's good. And if it's not, and you can't respawn as like Blue Baby or someone else, this character's been giving me a lot of grief lately, dude. This character's been giving me issues from a dodging perspective. I don't like this character anymore. What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? I don't know. So if you reroll on this floor, you get satanic by... If you reroll on this floor, you're banking on getting 9 lives, Ankh, Dark Judas. That's it. Well, 9 lives doesn't even make You know what? The only two ways we come back with HP are Dark Judas and Ankh. Those don't do it for me, unfortunately. I think I gotta go to the next floor. I hate to say it, but I think I gotta go to the next floor. I need a bunch of rerolls. I need battery charges, essentially. Battery charges? I'd like to do that room. I would kind of like to do that room. I'm liking our damage a little better now. Not my favorite still. I also definitely think we gotta reroll sooner rather than later. Because while Bomberman bombs are very nice from a damage dealing perspective, this is the floor. This is the floor. In fact, you do it now. I don't think you do it yet. Joker. That's Bookworm, which is very nice for us. Do you do it yet? I don't think you do it yet. I think you wait just a tiny bit longer. Full honesty, I'd like at least one more battery charge. I'd like to see the shop, essentially. We do have a Joker card now. So, even though we have a 72% chance of a deal with the devil on this floor, so I'd rather not use the Joker card if I don't have to. This is the floor. This is the floor where you try to make it happen. I'm seeing three charges already. A little bit of a problem here. Little bit of an issue there, but we survived. The issue here is that there's no battery charges in here, so we've got 3 potential battery charges so far. We've got 3 battery charges thus far. Is that enough for you to go for it? We already found our secret room. What are you doing, you silly? What are you doing, you silly? Alright, what do you do? What do you do? Do you do the boss fight? This is Necropolis 1. Again, boss rush. No! Joker. Okay. What's scary about this is you're still gonna have to do the war fight. When you leave this room, I'm pretty sure you're back in the boss fight. Blow those things up. Blow them up. They only seek to hurt you. What hit me? No, 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 no. No! Guppy's color, baby! This sucks. This freaking sucks! I should have rerolled. I should have rerolled. We're saved, but this freaking sucks, dude. This sucks. I gotta do the fight again. I gotta do the fight again. Please? Sit very still. Stop. Please stop perfectly launching. Stop. You're a jerk. Why did I take Cursed Eye? It's making... this is the floor to reroll. Okay. This part's easy. This part's easy. He just chases you down. You shoot him in his face. You shoot him in his face. We would have gotten the deal with the devil anyway. That's very sad. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time to reroll. Do you do it now? I think you just do it now. Reroll once. Beelzebub, but I'm not seeing any respawns up there. Don't tell me this is like a Curse of the Unknown floor. Thank goodness. I'm not seeing any respawns. Let me do it again. ×1, baby. What is it? What's our respawn? Lazarus's Rags, baby. So, in theory, I step on this. Let's go! We Lazarus. All right. We Lazarus. We Lazarus. We Hierophant. I still don't love this run. So now, but... Oh, maybe I do love the run. I don't love the magnetic tears. But maybe I do love the chocolate milk damage. Let's see. Excuse me, I had a Death's Touch tier for a second. Do I got like $3 bill or something? Do I have like $3 bill or something? Maybe? I got no idea. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have survived. Bombs are key. That's not great. Or maybe it is from your perspective. I don't know. I think we want to take the rosary for some more HP potential on the next floor. Don't get me wrong. Things are still pretty scary right now. But at the very least, we're alive. Do you keep re-rolling? I kind of think you do. I kind of think you do keep re-rolling. I don't know, though. You're kind of strong. And the occasional Death's Touch tier is very fun. Yeah, you're kind of pretty strong, dude. Is this freaking my reflection, too? I don't know why our damage is changing very rapidly. I can't tell if I like it or not. I like that. And I've become Guppy. So now I think you just go. At this point, you probably just win. Do you even want to reroll again would be the question. Is there any reason to reroll? Would be the question. You're doing pretty good damage. Like you can see, we're mostly melting just about everything we come into contact with. So is there really even any reason to reroll at this point? Not really, which means I probably should have taken Guppy's head with me. But I didn't. All right, well, this is good news, ladies and gentlemen. You could probably put this one in the Dublinsky category. I mean, I can actually play that guy now, which is pretty sweet. I think I want to play this guy too, because he could give me HP, which would let me play that other guy more. I don't even know what that is. I truly don't even know what that is. Does that make a reroll machine spawn in every shop? Is that what that does? Again, we already missed boss rush here, so let's not get too excited about it. We'll take Gimpy. I think I want to stick with rosary beads still. We don't want to take forever, is the thing. We do not want to take forever. Yo. Maybe the magnetic tears, my reflection, if that's what that's doing, is actually great. We don't want to take forever here because we are still attempting. We are still attempting to hit Hush. Hush is still good points for us. We could even maybe theoretically do boss rush on this floor depending on, that was dumb. Depending on what our shop looks like and if a Mama Mega exists in it, which it could. Here's our item room. Item room is Angry Fly, which you almost never see. I guess I'm happy to have you along for the journey, buddy. Battery baby, no thanks. Battery baby, no thanks. Blanket, no thanks. Compass could help us go a little speedier. More options doesn't do much for us at this point. You know what? Yeah, give me Black Candle. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I did get Mama Mega, which I guess means I'm sticking with this run. Now the question is, do you think you can do boss rush and still make the Hush fight? I honestly don't know. Take the negative, go in here, you're gonna grab the pentagram, you're gonna come back out here, you're gonna use Mama Mega, you're gonna go into boss rush. You're probably gonna take the Halo, although the Relic is really good too. Relic is guaranteed survival. Give me the Relic. Give me the Relic. The Relic is better. All right, so the gold now. I don't know, our damage, it really just depends on what we get from $3 bill. Our damage can vary pretty wildly, as you can see here. Sometimes it's up in the 15s, sometimes it's down in the doldrums. So the goal is to defeat the entirety of Boss Rush in about a minute from here. I'd like to be done with this floor by 26 seconds. I know that sounds silly and probably is. But we got piercing shots, we got chocolate milk, we got guppy. Why am I taking full hearts of damage? Do you just do a full heart of damage? Is that a thing you do? That's possibly just a thing you do, I suppose. If it is, I don't appreciate it, but it's possibly just a thing you do. All right, making Hush is gonna prove to be a little difficult, I think. It's not gonna be the easiest thing we've ever done if we can get it done. I'm taking full hearts of damage for some reason. Do I have an item that would cause me to take full hearts of damage? Is there an item that makes you take double damage? Am I crazy? I may also just be crazy. Maybe I'm not taking full hearts of damage and I just think I am. I honestly have no idea. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Okay. It's a good run, though. Not quite getting done with this as fast as I would have liked to, as I said. I would have liked to be off this floor by now. You may have noticed we are still here. The magnetic tears are also certainly obnoxious, but they're not killing us at this point. They're not killing us at this point. Maybe a couple more waves. Maybe like 2 or 3 more waves, please. Then I gotta go. 2 or 3 more waves and your boy has got to go. That's it. All right. Take the zit. I don't think it's very good. Gonna have to average about a minute 50... Sorry, minute 30 seconds. I forgot time's weird. 50's not in the middle. We gotta go fast, is what you should know. Sanic.wav. We gotta go fast to make this happen, but I believe we can. And by the way, now we're finally alive and in a safe enough place that I feel comfortable talking about. I found a wonderful new game that I've been playing a whole bunch of. Well, I played 1 day of it, but I can tell you I'm going to be playing a whole bunch of it. And it's called Genshin Impact. It's really good. Scratches a little bit of that looter shooter aspect, as I mentioned prior. Also scratches a sweet Breath of the Wild adventure-y type of thing, which is, all in all, a great combination for a game. For me, it turns out. Those are 2 things I tend to like a whole bunch. The problem, of course, you may be noticing as I've been not whining about it nonstop lately, is I don't really have the time to get hooked on a game right now. I barely have the time to eat and sleep, so I definitely don't have the time to get hooked on a new game, which is not good because after my short play session yesterday, I can tell you that I could see myself getting quite hooked to this game. It's very good. Unfortunately, please. Unfortunately, I don't know how much of it I'm actually going to get to play. We'll, again, cross that bridge when we get to it. I'd love to play. Okay. Gotta go faster. Gotta go faster if we want to make Hush happen. I mean, we're murdering enemies, so we shouldn't be too worried there. I don't think I want the HP. I would love a deal with the devil on the next floor so I could trade it away. Okay, focus here a little bit. You got a minute and a half. You made it happen on the first floor. You got to do it twice. You got to do it again. This is the wrong way. That's gonna hurt a little bit. These annoying enemies also gonna hurt a little bit. They tend to slow down the process. That's all right. Try to guess correctly. Try to guess correctly. Where'd my spacebar item go? Oh, I took Mama Mega. Duh. I forgot that I took Mama Mega. Ladies and gentlemen, he's done it. All right, so we are crossing our fingies, hoping for a deal with the devil so I can trade away this HP and get, oh wait, we don't get polar invincibility because we were forced to take the negative. We did get a deal with the devil. I could trade away the HP if I wanted to, but I don't think I do. But I do want to go down and do Hush. All right. This is gearing up to be a pretty solid daily. It should help us atone, or at least offset slightly, for yesterday's performance, which is always nice. Those are both bad. The bouncy tears can be really fun. Let's take it. Let's get a little crazy. let's get just a little crazy. I don't know if this is even gonna work. It definitely bounces. In case you were wondering, it most certainly bounces, dude. It freaking bounces. Okay, don't love that he's getting slurped our way. I would prefer him to stay in his own quadrant over there. That's your home, this is my home, please stay away. You do lose a little bit of the piercing shot benefit, it appears, which is not my favorite. We'll get over it though. All in all, with Guppy, this should be, as you can see, doing pretty well here. Angry Fly just kind of sits in his nook and permanently does damage. Gonna get a little dry baby blockage every now and again, plus damage. That's always nice. Yeah, like we'll definitely take some damage on this fight because it was the freaking Hush fight, dude. It's not the easiest you've ever seen. What's better, just generate Fly's forehead? I don't know what's better. Probably just generate Fly's forehead. Apologies for the screen was freaking out there and was doing like some epileptic style flashes, so I apologize for that. Yeah, I'm not. Whoa! Please don't explode in my face. I'm not too concerned. Like, we will be surviving this, which is great. Then obviously we'll be heading to Shoal and then to the dark room after. We don't want to do Void on this particular run. Yeah, I think Rubber Cement was a bad idea. It actually kind of kills piercing shots, which is something that I probably knew at one point but didn't realize it. It's a problem. It's a problem. Kind of just kills piercing shots, which is sad. Okay, that was 2 very quick successive hits, which I don't appreciate. Yeah, the loss of piercing shots is pretty monumental and also upsetting. So I wish we hadn't done that. It's okay, though. I still think we got this fight in the bag. Just be a little cautious here. We're fine. We're fine. We might take a couple more hits again. I wouldn't be too concerned if I were you. I'm a little concerned by this, because now your tears are going at like a weird... Some of them are fast, some of them are slow. Just hope you don't get hit, basically, is my solution in general. Is to just cross those fingies. Hide behind skeleton dry baby if you need to. Amazed we didn't take damage there. Actually shocked we didn't take damage. All right, definitely took more hits than I wanted to, but all in all, a pretty successful fight. No, who's messaging me? Hold on. Work beckons. No. I refuse. Okay. How's the new job search going? I'll let you know when it starts. Is there any reason to press those buttons? I don't think so. We have a guaranteed trip to the dark room. That's a problem. It's not a problem, it's just obnoxious more than anything. Because we would like... It makes sense from a points perspective to explore the entirety of this floor. It's just going to make it a little more obnoxious to explore the entirety of this floor, but we'll get it done. Just because it's obnoxious doesn't mean I'm not going to do it, although... I guess the exact opposite could be said about that message I just received from work, so you know, to each their own. Thank you for continuing to grant me the good stuff. Who knows, this might have not even been the best reroll. It's very possible, and in fact, I'd say likely, that there were some more rerolls out of there that could have been maybe even more powerful than this one, but I get a little scared. I think it's because I grew up in the early days of Isaac when you could breakfast yourself from rerolling too many times. Many modern Isaac, I think they've done some stuff to address that. I believe it's still possible, but you have items that'll like always persist now, so you're never left with absolutely nothing, which is good, because there was nothing worse than being punished for having fun. Once again, see the message I just didn't respond to from my boss. There's nothing worse than being punished for having fun. And sometimes that's what that felt like. You'd like break the game open and it's like, how dare you find a cool synergy? You shall pay greatly. And then they would make you pay greatly. Never a good time. All right. I said I would go explore the entire floor. Here's the thing. I now don't want to go back through that brimstone heck room because I often take damage in it. And I don't feel like going back through it again. So I'm just not gonna. We're just gonna do this. We're gonna head down to the dark room instead. Also, oh, thank God. Oh my goodness, thank God. That would have been the second lost daily in recent memory that I goofed on. I'm tired of goofing on lost dailies. I want to prove that I actually did it. Okay, great stuff, great stuff, great stuff. Down to the dark room we go. Let's finish off this little PogChamp run. We're already guppy, so is there like any reason to even open these? Like probably. I mean, I guess if we want to get to full Spirit Heart Town, USA, which I guess we do, which is why I did it. But yeah, this one's basically a dub. Anyway, I'll keep you up to date. Or, what are you good for? I'll keep you up to date on Genshin. I really wish I had a job that would allow me enough time, well, to have like any hobby, but also to play more Genshin because it seems really good and like something up my alley. The only thing that's upsetting is a lot of my friends play it, Yeetus, NSL, Spink, etc. A lot of them have been playing it for a long time now. This room kind of sucks, huh? And they've been telling me of its greatness for many weeks. And part of the thing that's nice is it's Breath of the Wild, but you can play online with friends. And you can do the dungeons and stuff together, which is very cool. Fight bosses, do other stuff, I'm sure. I'm only like level 12. The problem is, I don't really know how it works, or at least I've been told this, and maybe this is just them saying this to me. It's like when you lie to your younger brother wants to come play Yu-Gi-Oh with you, and you're like, you play Dark Magician without sacrificing anything, and he goes, wait, don't you have to sacrifice to play Dark Magician? That's a 7-star monster. I think two tributes are required. And you go, no. I actually have a special card in my hand that I can't. Sure, let's get wild. I have a special card in my hand that actually allows me to. This is not a great combo from a being able to see things perspective. I actually have a special card in my hand that just lets me play whatever cards I want to with no sacrifices required. It's real. Don't look. Once again, epilepsy warning. This was a bad idea. Don't look it up. Just trust me. It's real, forehead. Maybe it's just one of those situations where they don't want to play with me. So they're telling me that there's this level requirement to group up. Anyway, they've been playing for a long time, so their level requirement is high. They're like level, 30 or something like that. I'm like level 7. I think I just hit 12 last night in a single night of playing, which is a little concerning, yes. But you gotta be within, I don't know how many, some certain levels of everybody to play with them, which I am currently not, so I can't even group up with them. But if I would have started back when they started playing, back when I was like, I don't know, Genshin looks a little too ooh for me, blower. Back when I was silly and thought that. Ay, papacita. Then I could be freaking playing with them right now and it'd be so fun. We're gonna get money. Money's great. Money's gonna help us get a little more points. Watch the score, watch the score, watch the score. Bam! 300 points. Great stuff. All right, let's finish this this run off. It's been fun, Chief, but it's time for you to go. It's a little difficult to actually hit the enemy now because of this situation I've created for myself. Okay, not a great time. Get out of here before you throw up. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. All right. Yesterday's daily is the problem with statistics. The 38 today is awesome. Unfortunately, we got a 2,000 spot yesterday. Gonna be weighing us down just a tiny bit. In fact, let's take a look. 2187. So if you average those, we're actually like in the thousands somewhere. Our average for the week If we can keep putting together more performances like this, though, good stuff. I'd say, let's see, NSL had a 288, then he had an 1800. I think we're probably pretty close average-wise. I think he's a little ahead of me. My mental math is failing me currently, but that's how it eats sometimes. Still, I'm happy we got a nice redemptive performance after yesterday's mom death. You can see I internalized some knowledge, and that's good. You should learn every single Isaac daily. I tried to rush and make boss rush happen because I wanted the top 10 score. I opened this and never touched it. It's full. Some runs are not meant to hit boss rush, or if they are meant to hit boss rush, they're late bloomers, aka we found Mama Mega in today's. We played slow, we made the right choices, the game rewarded us anyway. Will it always do that? No. But it's better to get to the dark room and win while missing boss rush than to die in boss rush in your attempt to make boss rush. So, good thing to learn and internalize for later. With that though, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Please consider showing some support down below, liking, commenting, subscribing, help out a fantastic video. Share with your grandmother as always. But with that, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.